Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay for another night of Howl-O-Scream 2019. And guys, this is the very first Thursday of the event this year. I think there's a few more Thursdays left from now until the end of its run in October and early November. I think there's a few more Thursdays. So like from now until the end of the run, all Thursdays are going to be included in Howl-O-Scream. And from working here in years past, I used to be a scare actor, I used to work here. From working here in years past, Thursdays are by far the greatest days to come to Howl-O-Scream because it is the least crowded. We're still in the parking lot. I'm walking over here. We're still in the parking lot, and when I came last Saturday, I told you guys in the video the parking lot was almost at capacity. It was super full. And driving in now, not even halfway full. There is not a lot of people here tonight, just based off the parking lot and what I see here. It's going to be a fantastic night. I am super excited. We're hopefully going to be able to do all 6 haunted houses with very, very minimal waits, and hopefully just have a lot of space inside the park, a lot of room for activities, and I am super excited. And it is a school night, so hopefully not too many, you know, rowdy teenagers inside the park, so we can keep our fingers crossed for that. I do want to apologize real quick because I am feeling a little under the weather. My throat is very, very sore today, so I apologize if I sound a little weird or if I don't talk too much in this video, but we are still going to have a fantastic night. It is almost 10 o'clock right now. It is 9:45, so this is us walking in at 9:45. We're gonna look at some of the wait times, see what the queues look like on a Thursday night, and just show you guys why Thursdays are the absolute best days to come to Howl-O-Scream if you are able to. Let's head on inside, guys. Hello, Howl-O-Scream. Super excited to be back. And as you can see, we do have a lot of scare actors out today. Some scare actors over here. Scare actors up here. I'm sure we have a few more back here. Awesome stuff. I think I'm still pretty scarred from last time. The last time I walked through here, the person in there got me real good, so I'm kind of like walking on the outside so that I don't get jump scared too good from them, because Lord knows they got me real good last time. And this is something I don't think I've shown off in the last few videos, but outside the Moroccan Palace Theater, they have a bunch of lights like LEDs, and they're displaying like Howl-O-Scream, and they're doing some other images on there too. Looks really nice. See 20 Years of Fear. All right, so just made it past security. No lines at all over here, and no lines at all at the turnstiles. Easy walk inside. Just take a look at how much room there is for activities out here in the very front entrance of the park. Like, we just walked in and there's nobody. This is going to be a fantastic night, guys. We are going to get so much done. It looks like we got the butcher walking around over here too. He's stalking, he's on the prowl. It looks like some of the icons made their way inside the park as well. The Voodoo Queen's in here. We just passed by the butcher not too long ago. We got the female version of the Death Jockey here as well, standing in front of this billboard thing here for photo ops. Let's go ahead and check out Water Bayou. This is the very first house that you run into when you walk into the event, depending on which side you take. So let's head on inside. All right, just walked in the queue for Water Bayou. Typically on a normal night on a Saturday, all this will be full, switchbacks full of people. It looks like we're just kind of walking right in, because you make this final turn over here and that's it. It's just a straightaway into the house. Holy crap, guys. We're just walking right in. And it is 9:57 on a Thursday night. I know you can't see that. It's 9:57 on a Thursday night. There you are. A little bit blurry. There you go, 9:57 on a Thursday night. So just got done with Water Bayou. That was an actually really good run of the house. I got startled a little bit. There was one guy in there who actually came up to me and, you know, in a grumbled voice, he's like, "I watch your YouTube channel. You know who you are." He actually startled me. "You startled me, sir. You startled me. You actually got me." And I don't startle easily, especially in that house, with it being the oldest house here. I know it like the back of my hand. I actually used to work in that house. So you actually startled me. So good job. That was actually a very good run through of Water Bayou. Let's head on over to Insomnia. Yes, another example of why Thursdays are the best day to come. It's just after 10 p.m. and this is the empty queue for Insomnia. People are just straight walking into the house with zero wait at all. Fantastic. This is amazing. So that was an absolutely fantastic run through of Insomnia. I love what they did this year compared to last year. All the little changes that they made and kind of re-theming it so that the patients are, you know, taking back the hospital and taking their revenge on the doctors. Absolutely love it. I love what they did with the house. And there were a couple of new changes from the last time I went inside the house on opening night. And for last year, there was a hallway that was almost pitch black. And at the very end of the hallway, there was some windows. And last year, there was a dream girl that was kind of floating in the air. This year, there's the skeleton beast from Unearthed in that little room. Now, I guess too many guests have complained about not being able to see and being very confused as to where to go in that room. But they put a bunch of, like, it looks like lava on the floor. Like the floor's all cracked and it looks like red lava to kind of match with the skeleton beast theme with the flames. And so that's all black lit, so that room has got black lights and the floor is all illuminated and they have arrows pointing which direction to go. And then they have another room once you turn the corner that was also pitch black with black light in there, and the floor, the lava on the floor kind of follows that pattern. So super interesting to see that change, and I'm very surprised that it took them this long to make that change, because even my first time walking through the house, I got very confused in that room. So I can only imagine how confusing it was for other guests. But anyways, fantastic run through the house. I love what they do with it. Definitely a must-see house. Let's head on over to our next house, which might be the residence if we're continuing on our path. Walking into Deadly Toys, look at that toy just standing there. It's kind of just a little creepy. It's a glorious night. It's just me and the scare actors pretty much. That is creepy. God, your eyes, that's awesome. I think we hit him in the middle of a cast change. There's a lot more scare actors out here than normal. So I think we hit him in the middle of a cast change. There's a lot happening. Awesome run through of Deadly Toys. Coming into the vampire scare zone, Carpe Noctem.
Stay for the bed. Vampire bites.
Heading out towards Maniac Midway, I was walking through and I'm like, wow, it smells like elephant poo. And then I turn around and realize there's, there's elephants right here just chilling. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Well, I think this dude has seen better days. Join the circus, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, how's that working out for you, bud? Just kind of meh. Bleh. Doesn't look like we have much of a queue at all for the residents either. I'm loving this. If you remember on Saturday, it was like a 45-minute wait. The queue was sneaking all the way around through here. Absolutely insane, but I'm excited. That was a solid run through of the residents. I got startled actually a couple times in that house, and working at Howl-O-Scream in years past, you know, some of the scare actors have nights off and whatever. So like, you know, if you're a scare actor here, you get one designated night off so that you can come to the event and experience it as a guest. You can tell, I can personally tell that there's a lot of scare actors that are off tonight, and the subs are out in full force. People who basically fill in, you know, spots that are missing gaps in the houses, because I can tell that a lot of the scare actors are different. Like, I've been through the house enough times to see both casts, and I know that you know, there are some people who are definitely different, but all around, fantastic house. I absolutely loved it. Got startled a couple times. Great house. Newest house of the event, so definitely a house worth checking out. Pretty empty walk through Camp DOA. Again, it's just kind of me and the scare actors right now. You look thirsty. I am hungry. Thank you. Keep it moving! I like how confined this little space is. It's almost like a little mini haunted house. There's so many little nooks and crannies for scare actors to hide in, and I love it. I am just absolutely loving the lighting on Tigress at night. It looks absolutely fantastic. A very photogenic coaster indeed. Next haunted house of the night with little to no wait is the Black Spot. Yeah, on Saturday when we came, all of this just full of people. All of it. All this is queue. This was the queue for the former tidal wave attraction that used to run through here. But yeah, you can come up over here in the regular queue, and right over here would be your merge point where you would stop and, you know, people in the fast pass would go through. And as you can see, we're just going right on in. From this point on, you're technically inside the house. Just walking right on into the Black Spot. Excellent facade. Just got done with Black Spot, another great house. I love the pirate theme. I'm always a sucker for pirate themed areas and houses. But I do have to comment on this one actress that was in the house. There's a room in the house that's completely blacklit, and there's a lot of things that are reacting to the black light. But this actress is hiding in the shadows, and she's wearing contacts, and she must have done something to her teeth or something. But her eyes and her teeth reacted to the black light that was in the room, and that was all you could see from the shadows, is her eyes and her smile. That was the creepiest thing I've seen in this entire event. Super, super creepy. I love it. Whatever that actress is doing, she needs to keep it up, because that was absolutely terrifying to look at in an otherwise great house. So let's carry on. We've been here for just over an hour, and we're already almost done with the houses. We're 4 out of 6 houses down, and it's just crossing over into 11 o'clock right now, and the event closes at 1. Got here just before 10. Absolutely fantastic. If you're here on a Thursday night, definitely take advantage of the short wait times and go through some of your favorite houses multiple times, because if there's no wait, then you might as well, you know, just take advantage. Because if you're here on any other day, especially a Saturday, then you can't be able to. It is still worth it. I have no idea who that was. but yeah, if you're here, you might as well just take advantage, because if you're here on a Saturday or something, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to be lucky to go through the houses once. I remember when I first started coming to this event, there used to be fog and lasers in this tunnel. It used to look really legit, and I think there was a legit scare zone in this tunnel, but still, awesome. I wish they would do that again. Looks like they kicked up the fog a little bit in Little Nightmares. I'm excited to walk through. This is probably my favorite scare zone of the entire event. There's something different. This wasn't here before. That's awesome. I love the camouflage. It makes little chainsaw noises. We've got to walk through the most brightly lit area of the park to get to the last two houses of the night, which is Motel Hell and Simon's Slaughterhouse. Take a quick run through of Motel Hell. Okay, in real time, I'm going to show you our walk. We just walked in over here. I'm going to show you our walk over to the house entrance. Real time. We're just casually walking through the woods. Ain't nothing scary over here. But you can see right up ahead is the entrance to the house. Again, real and creepy like over here. This is coming on in, and look at that. Boom. Right here is the entrance to the house. Just kind of everybody walking in at their own leisure. Awesome. Just got done with Motel Hell, still one of my favorite haunted houses at the event this year. It was really cool to be able to pretty much go through the house by yourself. There's, again, not too many people there, so for most of the house I was pretty much by myself until I caught up with the girls in front of me that were kind of walking a little slow because, you know, they were scared. A group of girls just kind of walking a little slow. But anyways, still, fantastic house. I love how, you know, the house is like infested, so there's a bunch of bugs everywhere and you get the effects of different bugs. And throughout the house they have little fish wire hanging from the ceiling, so it feels like things are hitting you in the face. And they have little zip ties hanging from the door frames in some of the rooms to, you know, simulate, you know, just things crawling on you and just the little things touching you, just you know, put you at a real uneasy state of mind and just give you the heebie-jeebies. And I like that. I like the little touches like that that help make the house even better and help add to the story and the effect of the house. Really solid. I love it. We only have one house left, and that is Simon's Slaughterhouse, which is right back here through the meat market. So let's head on in. This guy is real good at grunting. It's mostly scare actors that are walking around. It's awesome. There's so many scare actors. This one's got a tiara. Look at him, he's so cute. There's a lot of things that I'm looking at, unfortunately.
I know you.
And I don't know you, unfortunately.
I know you. You and your little chattel.
Let's walk inside Simon's Slaughterhouse, the entrance right yonder this way. So throughout the park, when you're here at Howl-O-Scream, you will see these beautifully dressed folks walking around selling shots. And you can, I'll leave a link in the description and up here in the corner to last year's video where we tried some of the shots, and they are absolutely delicious. And these characters are absolutely awesome. Look at them.
We all practice a little voodoo here and there. My name is Papa Mystic.
Papa Mystic. I love their outfits.
Mickey Blood.
Mickey Blood. All right, you guys look absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for letting me say hi. Bye, guys. So, surprisingly enough, the last house of the night actually has the longest wait. This is the most line I've seen throughout the entire night. But that's not bad. 5 out of 6 houses having 0 weight at all. I'll take this little bit of weight as compared to normally all of this being completely full. So that's awesome. I'll take it. One thing that I definitely like about Howl-O-Scream compared to Horror Nights is that they pulse people through the house. So they send in little groups at a time. So they have the line stopped. They send in a little group of people to go inside the house, and then they're gonna send another little group. That's awesome. Definitely very unsettling having all of these guys just here waiting for us. They're just, yeah, they're waiting on us. So just as a little bit of a warning to you guys, Simon Slaughterhouse, like Nightingale's Blood Pit at Halloween Horror Nights, is another one of those houses that smells really bad, and you're going to be in it for an extended period of time because the house is pretty lengthy. So you might come out of that house with a headache if you are sensitive to certain smells. So just a little bit of a warning that Simon Slaughterhouse smells really, really bad. Of course, to simulate all the blood and the gore, like Nightingale's Blood Pit. And if you're sensitive to smells, you might want to avoid this house or try to find some sort of means to make yourself like breathe better. I don't know. Just if you still want to experience the house, just you got to come up with a way to help yourself breathe in the house. You know what I mean? Anyways, still a fantastic house. Smells really bad, but still fantastic house with all the scares and all the blood and the guts and the gore and blah 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 blah. It's just really gory house. Awesome. One final scare zone of the night is Hell on Wheels. Seems to be a bit of a commotion going on over here, and look at this. It is a horde of scare actors. All the scare actors have invaded the front of the park. This is absolutely insane. All the scare actors from all the different scare zones throughout the park have congregated in the front of the park.
I had fun with this one.
Where y'all going?
I'll see you again later.
For sure. And just as quickly as they all came, they are all gone. That is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. You will never see anything like this done at Halloween Horror Nights, where all the scare actors from all the different scare zones meet in one place. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. They only do this for a really quick time, and you can see all the stage managers, as soon as their time is up, they're there with their flashlights flashing everybody to go back to where they came from, go back to your zones, to your break areas, wherever. But as quickly as they came, really short, really quick, and it's gone. All right, so some of you guys might be a little confused as to what you guys just witnessed. In that video, in that clip, you probably heard a lot of the scare actors chanting Snowball, and that's exactly what that was. That was called the Snowball. Working here at Howl-O-Scream in years past, we all scare actors always look forward to a snowball, and it's very rare that it happens. They don't do it every single day, so don't come here expecting to see that every single day. They typically do it on the silver night, so a Thursday or a Sunday is your best bet to see a snowball. And that is when all the scare actors from different zones, and on rare occasions even houses, just march their way from the back of the park all the way to the front. And it's called a snowball because it starts with the scare zones in the back of the park. They start making their way to the front, and as they meet different scare zones, different houses, the scare actors from those zones and houses merge with them, and it snowballs into just this mass of scare actors making their way to the front of the park until they make their way to the front of the park and all hell breaks loose. All the scare actors are free to just let loose, do whatever they want pretty much for the most part, run around, scream, yell, and all the guests that are walking in the front of the park are just so unsuspecting, and they get caught in the snowball. And for a very limited time, it lasted less than 5 minutes. The snowball was less than 5 minutes. Those guests that were in the park were lucky enough to experience that. It's very rare. It typically happens towards the end of the night, so if you guys want to experience a snowball, come on either a Thursday or a Sunday. They don't announce it. It's just a thing that they randomly decide to do. Super cool, super fun. You will never see anything like that at Halloween Horror Nights, with all the scare actors meeting in one central location and just scaring people. That is awesome. I absolutely love it. And with that, we end off another fantastic night here at Howl-O-Scream. It was the very first Thursday night of the event, and my God, guys, we basically walked onto every single haunted house, with the exception being Simon's Slaughterhouse. Waited about 10 minutes for that one. Not bad at all. So, my recommendation for you guys, if you guys are coming to Howl-O-Scream on a Thursday, do not, I repeat, do not buy an express pass. You will waste your money and you will be mad. You will be very mad, because I saw some people walking through the queues to some of the houses, and they were upset. They were complaining like, what the hell, why did we buy this express pass? We didn't even need it. All the houses were walk-ons. That's just how it is on a Thursday. It's in Tampa, it's not in Orlando, it's not super touristy, so it's all locals that really come to Howl-O-Scream in Tampa. You know, we get a few tourists here and there, but it's mostly locals. And it's a school night, so it's gonna be super empty on Thursdays. If you can, come to Howl-O-Scream on Thursday. That is the best way to make the most out of your time in here at Howl-O-Scream and get the most for your money. That's just my biggest recommendation to you guys. You'll save the most money. Thursdays are cheaper, and you don't need to spend money on an express pass. So that's my recommendation. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please be sure to ring that bell notification. Get notified whenever I upload a video like this in the future. Dude walked into the bathroom and just farted. Anyways, ring that bell, get notified whenever I upload a video like this in the future. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video. Leave a comment down below. Let's get a conversation going. How about that snowball, guys? What did you guys think about that snowball? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you guys again so much for watching today's video. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.